What's going on, guys? Seth here for Tasty Loot Gaming, giving you guys a quick preview of the 2v2 alpha that's happening this weekend for Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now, this was kind of dropped on us at Gamescom, and it is already live too. It's supposed to be this weekend, and it's already out now. So I've actually had a chance to play it a little bit, and I got video playing right now of my first couple matches in the game. So enjoy that, check it out. That's me playing, doing pretty decent. I could be doing better, but don't judge me too much. But yeah, I just want to give you my impressions of what I've played so far. Now, I've probably played about maybe, I don't know, 10 to 12 different matches, and already have a pretty strong opinion on the game. A couple things I want to kind of throw out there is, for anybody who watches the channel regularly, you guys know I'm kind of the resident FPS guy. Been playing them my whole life. I play Call of Duty. I enjoy Call of Duty. It's not the best thing in the world, but I also don't hate it. I enjoy playing them. And, you know, I've been kind of mixed on the Infinity Ward ones as of late, but this one has caught my eye because they're kind of going back to a more slowed down, realistic Modern Warfare, as it's called, obviously, game again. And I definitely embraced that. I think, you know, we got a little bored of the Modern Warfare before, with all the Call of Duties, as we got bored with World War II before that, and then we got into sci-fi again, and now I think we're getting bored of the wall running and double jumping and all that shit. So I think moving back to this is smart, also with the rise of what it seems to be the rise of more tactical FPSs getting big on like Steam, from smaller developers, which I definitely embrace because tactical shooters are one of my favorite genres out there. I welcome this, and I've been looking forward to playing this. Now, all that said, I have played this now, and a couple things that really stand out is, first off, graphically, I like the way the game looks. It does not look nearly as good as what I've seen in other videos, but I'm sure I was seeing PC gameplay when I saw those videos. As for PS4 Pro, which I'm playing on, I think it looks really good, but still, you know, it doesn't look as crazy good as I thought it was going to look, because when I first saw them, they're like, this is a new engine. I was like, holy shit, that looks really good. It still looks pretty decent, but, you know, it looks like Call of Duty still, but, you know, more monotone, more realistic and gritty looking, and I dig that. There's a lot of cool things going on here visually as well, you know, like the lighting, the shading on like the weapons, when you pull up your scope, going from your normal view to your scoped view, the transition's cool. You're actually looking through the scope. The scope has that almost bent view, like you're looking through glass. Warped view, that's a better way to put it. And overall, I really enjoy the way the game looks. There's a lot of cool things going on here. Another thing that, again, for anybody who watches the channel already knows this, but if you don't, I'm a really big physics guy. I like games with really interesting physics, not just any game that has ragdoll, but like some game that they put a lot of work into the ragdoll. And in this, I'm really noticing ragdoll is very satisfying. There's a weight to when you shoot people, and the way they move, that is really satisfying when you take a dude out, and I really enjoy that. Yeah, also when you shoot guns, you can watch the shells fly out of the gun and spin, and it's really fucking cool looking. It's something I've never really noticed in Call of Duty before, which I don't think it was there, so I think that's a new thing, and it's a really welcomed. It looks really cool, it's really visceral, it makes the guns feel powerful. On top of that, sound design is fucking good. It's finally good. Call of Duty's always had good sound design in the sense of like competitive gameplay. They balance it out so you can hear signatures, know what's happening around you, so you understand what's happening in the game on a competitive level. But now we're having, we got more robust sound effects. The guns sound mean, loud, fucking deep sound effects that just like have more bass to them. Mixed with the better animations, more recoil than I'm used to in Call of Duty as of late, and bullet impacts. It creates this, like, again, visceral experience that I haven't experienced from Call of Duty, I guess, ever. I feel like the older ones were more like that, but if I went back, I'm sure they would just feel more like what I'm used to now. So guns feel really good in the game. The recoil is welcome. Guns have way more recoil than I'm used to in a Call of Duty, especially the last like 3 iterations. All the guns start feeling like they just shoot in a straight line like a fucking laser beam, and now we're actually getting the gun's kind of bouncing around when you shoot them, which I definitely welcome because it slows down the gameplay. You have to think about what gun you're using, how you're going to use it. You have to aim your shots, adjust for recoil, and I really dig that. Gameplay in general is a lot slower too because of, well, it's the nature of the game. I mean, I'm only playing a 2v2 mode, which is quick matches, but there's still a certain pace to it. You want to kind of get to your location and hold it, or kind of creep around. And then again, yeah, if you get into a gunfight, you know, you're either shooting the person or they're shooting you and it's over, or if you're shooting from across the map, you got to adjust those shots because that recoil builds up. I mean, I've had points where I was shooting and I held down the trigger like I'm used to in a lot of other Call of Duties, and I just fucking went everywhere. And I was like, oh shit, I actually have to think about this now. You know, think Battlefield. Battlefield's really good at that. So that is definitely welcome. Yeah, so guns feel really good. All of them I've shot so far have felt really good. They all have really good recoil. They all have great sound effects, good sound design. Grenades feel really good. They feel impactful. I've thrown them across the map and taken dudes out from pretty far away, which is something that they kind of backed off of from a lot of more modern Call of Duties. They almost became like, you have to be on top of the grenade to die from it. Other than that, you just kind of take some damage. Now, you know, it seems like you die from it pretty quickly. Flash grenades seem, or at least stun grenades, I'm not sure which one, probably both, seem to be more nerfed, which is kind of welcoming because sometimes in prior Call of Duties you throw a fucking flash and you wouldn't even be near the thing and you'd just be all whited out and shit. Now it seems like you gotta be really looking at it for it to happen, which is welcome. It feels better. It feels tighter in the way you're gonna execute using those. Yeah, let's see what else. Rocket launcher feels like a fucking rocket launcher. I'm not sure exactly what the model gun it is, but you know, you point, you fucking shoot, it explodes, kills everything. Shotguns I've used so far have been really good. They actually have long distance, which is something that is insane for a Call of Duty. Shotguns forever now have felt like melee weapons. So to have a shotgun with a rifle scope on it, essentially, something you can see further away, you know, like in real life, you can actually shoot people at that distance and execute on those shots. You know, sometimes it takes 2 shots, which is, you know, completely fine and fair from a distance, but it's better than like in prior Call of Duties where like you're not hitting them at all, you're not doing damage. So very cool. Pistols feel great. Pistols always kind of feel like a gimmicky weapon to run around with in a Call of Duty unless you're playing hardcore. And even then you just choose, I'm gonna fucking shoot people with pistols, I'm gonna be John Wick. And in this, they feel viable. Like I was running around with it before and it took like, I don't know, like 2, 3, 4 shots, maybe tops. You know, you get a headshot, it's over. Headshots feel really good too. I know it sounds kind of weird, but there's a couple times when I was playing, I'd be shooting up someone's body, and especially in the replay you watch it, it's crazy looking, but you see the impacts, and then when it hits the head, you'll watch the dude's head buck, and then it actually seems like it throws out more blood, which for anybody who's like, I don't like violence or whatever, I mean that in a gameplay sense. It's almost like a way to identify that you got that headshot without having, you know, in-game systems letting you know headshot. It's just a cool way to identify that you got that headshot. It's really visceral, really gives you good feedback on where you hit. Let's see, yeah, so movement's good. Guns feel great. They actually feel really good, which is something I was worried about when it came to Infinity War, because Infinite Warfare, every gun looked like a lunchbox that just unloaded. Maps are cool. I mean, this is the 2v2 mode, so they're pretty small. I like how quick you just get in and out of each match. You know, first to 6 wins. I had one match you'll see in this video where we were like 2-5. My team was 2, they were 5, and we ended up pulling it through and ended up winning. And then the guy told me to go kill myself. So I think he enjoyed the match. I think he was really ready to just win that match, and we just denied him that. So he can go fuck himself. Anyway, yeah. So the six wins is the way you win in the 2v2, and it's fun. It feels good. I already knew I was gonna enjoy it, but I enjoy it more than I thought. And get in, get out. I can't wait to try the other modes. But the map design, you know, they're fine. I'd like to see bigger maps. That's where I'll have a bit like a stronger opinion, because right now you know, there's only so much you can do with a smaller map like this. But they do feel balanced. I feel like you can, like, right in the beginning of the match, run in any direction and have a good chance of not just getting killed, like, right in the beginning. If you wait too long, you can get definitely pincer attacked pretty quick if you're playing a team that knows what they're doing. But yeah, it's cool and fun. So, but yeah, Infinity Ward, I think one of their weakest points as a dev team is their map design. I think they're not very good map creators, so I'm really kind of... I mean, this game could be great, fantastic, love everything about it. If the maps are even mediocre, it will kill it for me, because I hate playing maps that just suck. And Infinity Ward has been really bad about that. So, but they are getting away from the 3-lane system, which I'm very happy about, because you need to have different feeling maps that aren't just, you don't just expect them to be all the same with a different fucking coat of paint. I think Treyarch is way better at map design. And that's by layout, not necessarily the way they look, even though I think Treyarch does a better job in the way their maps look too. Because they have, you know, they'll go there and make something way more interesting and fun, as opposed to every level looking like a city that blew up. Let's see, what else? Yeah, so everything about it so far is really fucking cool. I'm really enjoying it, which is awesome to be able to say. Infinity Ward so far has made a very fun 2v2 mode that I really enjoy playing. All the guns feel awesome, which is a huge compliment coming from me when it comes to an Infinity Ward Call of Duty. And the game looks great, plays great, and I really love the new engine and the way it looks and feels altogether. Still feels like Call of Duty, but they've slowed it down, made it feel more tactical, and yeah, physics are good, guns are good, everything about it is awesome. Can't wait to see more on this game. There will be a beta coming up, I believe, next month. I mean, this was a surprise, so, and hopefully in the beta we'll get something, you know, a little more than just the 2v2 mode. But yeah, let me know in the comments, what do you think about Call of Duty Modern Warfare? Are you interested? Are you not interested in it? Is this the one that's going to bring you back? Is this not enough for you? Have you never been into Call of Duty? If you have any questions about this 2v2 mode, let me know, and I will answer to the best of my knowledge from what I've played and what I've gathered. If there's something you'd like to let me know in the comments below. And yeah, let me know everything you're thinking about when it comes to Call of Duty Modern Warfare and shooting people in video games, and only video games. But that's going to do it for this quick preview. Hope you enjoyed it, and make sure to like and subscribe and share if you enjoyed this. And I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take it easy, guys.
There's more where that came from. Switching sides. Show them what we do. Objective complete. Very good. Gunfire. Focus on the next round. Let's get this done.
I'll go left with you.
Reloading! Taking fire! We've set the tempo. Keep it up in the next round. I'm taking fire! Taking fire! Reloading! Overtime. Shake it off. Focus on the next round. Let's get this done.
Middle.
Taking fire!
Got him right in his head.
It's down to you. Get it done.
Behind you.
They're making us fight for it. Keep at 'em. Let's get this done. Grenade out! Throwing smoke! Reloading! I'm hit! This round's ours. Stay sharp for the next one. Give them a proper English welcome. Grenade out! Throwing smoke! I'm hit! That's it, lads. On to the next round. Get ready. I'm hit! Let's get...
Going right. Both right. Ooh, got me.
Watch your arse. We're losing ground. Let's take it back.
Give me two. How small the match is.
Let's get this done. Okay, on to the next round. Switching sides. Give him a proper...
Shit. Oh. Left.
Watch your roll.
Nice shot.
Day's ours.